What up, though? It's your boy Danye BC2, and today we have a video with Anton Daniels. Anton is a content creator who is, I ain't gonna lie, he's doing his thing right now. He's taking over a section of YouTube. He's posting all the time, man. He's one of those people that you look at and say, I'm trying to get like him. So shout out to Anton Daniels, but this is a conversation that I feel like is very important, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think it's true. I think men love harder than women, but let's see what's going on and let's get to it.
Men love harder than women. They honest. No. It's the reason why if they catch a woman cheating, then it breaks them. They love way harder than women. Most of these guys that y'all walk away from, if it was an option for y'all to come back, they would leave the door open for y'all to come back. That's the honest to God truth. A lot of
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're gonna keep it playing a little bit more. Hold up.
y'all choose to walk away because you want something different than what you already got. That's the facts. Listen. He deal with y'all when y'all have y'all made up postpartum.
Made up postpartum? Deal.
See, he went crazy, but let's talk about it. So he talks about how men love harder, and I completely agree. I think men definitely endure and put up with a lot of more stuff than women in relationships, and they are willing to stay even after enduring all those things. And the reason I say this is because I'm not gonna lie, that men will definitely be miserable and stay in relationships knowing that they're miserable because they'll rather keep the relationship or the family together than be apart. And I don't think it gets talked about enough. They love just saying men cheat, men ain't this, men ain't that. And they don't want to talk about there are men out here that are truly, truly going through it because they got a wife that they chose poorly, that they don't know how to set standards in a relationship. They get manipulated and they get brainwashed into believing that they're supposed to be doing responsibilities of taking care of things that they probably shouldn't even have to take care of. I'm not going to lie to you. Women are great at manipulating. Mind you, I ain't sitting here saying it's a bad thing. I just truly think it's in a female's nature to be able to get what they want from their man. So if a woman has to word it a different way, if a woman has to find her way around it to get what she wants, she will do that. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You just got to understand female nature and you got to know how to move within that. For example, for my women out there, especially on social media, that keep saying, oh, if I can't have guy friends, you're insecure. There's something wrong with you. Boom. This is a great scenario of women trying to wiggle their way around, be manipulative into talking to other men. As a man, you should shut that down because you already know female nature. You already know, no, I'm not going to put up with this. But guess what? Today's time, a lot of men are becoming weaker in terms of standing up for what they want or even believe in, and they'll give in just so they don't have to deal with the problems. And I'm here to say, stop doing that. You're enabling bad behavior and you're being in miserable relationships because you just truly won't stand up for yourself. But let's keep watching.
yo, when you
Oh,
have
part
your
of the
shit.
Talk that shit, Anton. Take that shit to work.
I had your upside Tuesday.
I extended your lineage, and you did me a favor.
I put
We
my
did
life
this
on the line to
together.
have your
I didn't make
child.
this decision on my own.
So they're going crazy because he said they make up their postpartum.
That's wild. That's wild.
I know women that have postpartum every time they have a period.
Come on, I'm a
It's
bitch.
called hormones.
That's called PMDD.
No, that's called the devil trying to get up out of you.
No, it's called hormones.
Listen.
Yeah,
Facts.
so we gonna make everything biblical versus do all off science
Listen.
what we know.
Bro, y'all guys, every single day, put their lives on the line every day to make sure that y'all taken care of and provided for.
Facts.
Tyrone not even paying the motherfucker.
And that's what they love to do. Right there. They love to do that. As soon as you say men are sacrificing and doing what they got to do to provide or take care of what they got to do for the family, the first thing women love to do is bring up a dusty hood booger. They love to do that. They love to deflect. First thing she says, oh, Tyrone ain't doing it. Stop. Let's talk about the men that actually are doing something. Because guess what? Tyrone, as y'all might think, but he's not the majority. He's not. More men are single and childless, and more black men are in the middle class. I'm going to be real with y'all. It is what it is. That's just the facts. There's a lot of men, and I'm not talking about kids. I'm not talking about young men. I'm talking about there's a lot of men, especially once you get past that 25-year-old range. Men are out here doing what they got to do. I don't care about all the fake narratives. We can go in there and really look at it. A lot of men are taking care of what they got to take care of. And it's always the women that want to lead back to these dusty guys. Stop talking about them. We're not talking about them. And it bothers me because from her bringing up that dusty guy, we're going to forget all about the guy who's sacrificing and we're going to not give him his props. We should be just giving him his props for doing what he needs to do. Can we do that, please? And this is another example of why we need a woman that really respects us and what we do. We need that. Because there's going to be hundreds and thousands of women every day online telling us we ain't this, we ain't that. So, like I said, shout out to my men out there that are really taking care of responsibility. Stop listening to this bullshit of, oh, Tyrone is Tyrone. You're not Tyrone.
They endure through all of the bullshit that y'all put them through. And the only thing that y'all can say is that I have to do what's best for me and my kid when you walking out the door.
Factual.
That is a selfish
Because if you breaking me
statement.
down, what am I saying? How are you helping me? How are you helping this child?
How come I never hear
How is
from
that selfish to
how
leave?
come I never hear from any guy that says I walked away because she was breaking me down? They endured through that shit. They endured through that
I know
shit.
men that leave.
So
I know men that leave.
It sounds like women have better boundaries than men.
What? No.
It sounds like women have a better understanding.
You know what they
of
telling
themselves and
y'all
what they
today?
deserve.
You know what they
This whole
telling?
thing is self-preservation.
What do you deserve? What do you deserve? Let's be real. What do you deserve? And like her attitude right there. Oh man, let me stop. But like you said, men endure more. They endure more. Right or wrong, they endure more.
What they telling y'all today? They telling y'all, give a fuck about them. Don't care. This is what they want. When you don't care and you lie to them, they love you more.
Thanks.
When you real with them and you really trying to hold them down, they don't give a fuck about you.
Thanks.
I'm telling you. All they telling you to do is to not give a fuck about them, because the dudes that slept with them and gave them the kids was the one that didn't give a fuck about them. The nice guy finished last 100 times out of 100.
But he still finishes.
100 times out of 100.
That wasn't funny, Randy. And dang, that's deep. That's deep. He's saying a nice guy basically does whatever he can do to make this woman happy, and she still treats the guy who treats her like shit better. And in many cases, that's true. That's why I need you guys to truly understand that you can be both in a sense. You can get the best of both worlds. You can get a woman that can appreciate you for being a nice person, but also you can also be in that light of she's attracted to you because you don't just bend over and listen to everything she says. Like, that's where the mixture comes in. You can do spontaneous things. You can be nice. You can try to switch it up. You can be funny. You can try to give her what she wants. But as soon as you got a requirement, you have to stand by that. Because that's where it's like, that's where they are attracted to more of these bad guys, because those bad guys probably don't listen to what the hell they talking about. So they're like, ooh, I can't control him. So that makes them more attracted to him. And you can be the same way being a good guy. If you like, listen, I don't want you going out to the club for real without me, stand by that. And if she says, oh, you're crazy, bye, But I promise you, they're not leaving. They're not going nowhere. Once you, that's what I'm saying. If this woman truly loves you and truly respects you and truly wants to be with you, you can make a guy. I'm not saying make a dumb guy on it, no crazy stuff. I'm not saying to really like start doing some manipulative things. I'm talking about stuff that you truly don't want to be put up with. I'm talking about rules and standards that you truly don't want to bend. Put your foot down, and I promise that woman ain't going nowhere. I promise she's not going nowhere, and I think she's gonna. I know she's gonna respect you even more if you do stand up for yourself. So, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Thanks for rocking with me, man.